Good evening, America. It is now approximately 8:20 on July the 9th, 2016. And unfortunately, we seem to be killing each other.
Again.
I mean, what in God's name do we have to do to come together? Red, white, and blue, America. What do we have to do? Honestly, seriously. Because it seems like it's getting worse and worse.
For starters, stop killing each other.
Stop killing each other. That could work, possibly. But
that's a thought.
Maybe, or we could just look at the root issues and actually look at what's going on and look at how things are actually turning out and panning out and look deeper than melanin. Let's go deeper than this right here. Let's go deeper than the melanin, and maybe we can find out some issues, to come together on. Like for one, the fact of the timing and everything, how these shootings were played out.
Oh yeah, we have a buddy. He has a YouTube channel on Baptist Techie. We'll check him out if you get a chance. But when we talk to him, he always says, "Have you ever noticed that when there's a scandal in Washington, there's always a shooting afterwards. Let me tell you something. There's always a shooting afterwards."
And if you look at that, it's actually kind of true.
You ever thought about it?
I mean, look at everybody. James Comey. What was it, like a day or two or so after he comes out and pretty much says that, oh, Hillary Clinton.
On my birthday, that was the worst birthday
kind of worst.
I'm sitting there looking at him just like.
Yeah, the guy comes out and says that he goes out and pretty much points out the things that Hillary Clinton's done and the things that she should be indicted for. He lays it out and then says that he really doesn't think it's a good idea or feel that she should be indicted for it. But if you do something similar, don't think that you're not going to be, held accountable for it.
Oh, you're going to get it.
You're going to get it.
Every time.
Probably kidding.
You're going to get it.
But yeah, he pretty much came out and said that.
Don't try to do that at home, kids.
Yeah. And just look at how Loretta Lynch and Clinton and everything met up before that. It was crazy. But anyway, yeah, this stuff comes out, these little scandals and stuff go on, then bam, shootings come.
Things happen to distract us from what the cronies are doing at the top.
At the top. And that's what this whole thing is about.
The two-party system is an illusion.
Exactly.
The left wing and the right wing belong to the same.
And all religion has melody. Not saying it's right for people to a cop to shoot someone, but
it's not.
The whole narrative they're pushing is that cops are running around just.
But listen, what did you see all over Facebook after the shooting in Dallas? Oh, we don't know the whole story yet. We can't make.
Yeah, that's funny. How if a white person or a cop or whatever kills a black man, they're up in arms.
They killed him because of his skin color.
Yeah.
That's not always the case.
Up in arms.
It's painted that way, yeah, but it's not always the case.
Yeah, but then like white man or police or whatever dies, we don't know the whole story yet. We don't know the whole story. This hold on, guys. We don't know the whole story yet. It might not have been. And then you come out, Michael Xavier Johnson. He was Batman. I pray that it wouldn't be the case, but I'm praying for the family because I just don't. It's crazy. I really. What are your motives, man? I mean, really. I don't even know how he was raised and everything, but he was a veteran. Like, what did you accomplish by doing that? You just took out innocent lives. You could have went to what these other shootings that took place and tried to take out the guy who did that or something. But to kill 5 or 6 innocent guys, cops who are actually trying to look over a protest for jump in the protest with them peacefully. That was American right there. The protest that was American. You had your free speech. I don't agree with everything they were marching for or whatever, but they were protesting peacefully. It was cool. It was fine. Police are just getting along with them and everything. And then he comes in, bam.
I wonder
what do you notice?
How Black Lives Matter is going to respond to Castillo's girlfriend saying
it's not Black Lives.
It's not about Black Lives Matter. It's not Black Lives Matter.
It's not Black Lives Matter.
All lives matter.
All lives matter.
Everybody's life is important.
She said that.
So is she going to be called a racist? Because she doesn't.
And maybe she understands that Black Lives Matter is funded by like George Soros and these big bankers. I mean, look up the information is out there. I mean, this got fun stuff like Planned Parenthood, Media Matters. I mean, he basically the guy's crazy. He manipulated the currency over in Britain. I mean, caused them to have financial crisis over there. And then he even looks at himself as a narcissist, calls himself a narcissist basically, and you think he doesn't have his own interests at heart? And for him to be funding these operations like this and having people going out and causing riots and trouble and things like that, I mean, these people get paid. these people jumped on Twitter and was saying, I didn't get my check in the mail after the Michael Brown case or whatever. You know, you had people going, I didn't get my check in the mail for, you know, causing a ruckus.
Hey, I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, it's crazy. And
crap.
And you look at these people on right now. You look at these people.
It makes sense.
You look at these people after the shooting went down in Dallas. It's so many people now getting on social media saying F12 or hashtag F12 or bump the pigs. Yeah, we need to kill more of these jokers. Are we killing police now?
Pigs
Hell yeah.
I'm like bacon. I mean, all that kind
It's
of crap.
crazy. It's hate. It's hate. They're pushing hate. Like I said, people like Joe Soros, these big baggers and stuff, they've caused civil unrest in other countries and stuff too. You look at these other countries, they've done it before. It's been done before. We're not the first ones.
And
that
they're
was
yelling
happening
over
here.
here to us saying, don't let it happen where
Yeah.
you are.
They know.
Don't do it. Don't fall for it.
And we're just sitting over here. Oh,
Well,
don't
they-
shoot
they
us.
say-
Don't shoot us.
they-
Stop
they
shooting
say-
us. It's not like that. I mean, you even look at stats. People always talking about statistics and stuff. More white people in America get killed by cops than black people. Okay, so why we just keep looking at more black people kill black people in America? I mean, black people make up what 13, 12, or 13, something like that percent
Between 11 and
of
13.
the population in America. Yet we commit over half of the killings like homicide stuff. I mean, crime stuff like homicide in America. We commit over half of them.
Sad.
So why aren't we looking at that? The majority of them are against ourselves. I mean, I always look at too. I said the other day, like, you have a crayon box of 24 crayons, okay, and you have 19 of those are white crayons, 3 of them are black crayons, 1 is orange and 1 is blue. Now, what is the probability that if you drop that box of crayons, that the majority of the crayons that are going to be broken or battered are going to be white? Point is, 80% of the police force in America is white. So who do you think is going to be doing the most of the shootings and killings? The truth is, the majority of them are scared. You got police leaving the police force.
Oh yeah, because they don't want to go into these bad neighborhoods.
Exactly, and that's on record. People, they're saying they don't want to go into these bad neighborhoods, so they're leaving police force. People aren't even.
What do you think about it?
They're not even going in those neighborhoods because they know what's going to happen.
When a crime happens, you have to be the one to stop it, or either be the first responder to it. Now, if you have to stop it, what's going to happen when you stop it? If it's a black guy that you got to stop, what's going to happen? What are you going to be called a race? How you going to stop this guy? You've been dealing with the same. When his name comes up on the intercom, you already know who it is. And you might have just had a dealing with this guy the other day. He's already a convicted felon. And you go there to go apprehend the guy, and you know it's going to be an issue. So when you go there, you don't want to deal with this.
Yeah,
And sometimes you have to shoot them. Now, all the cops that are doing the shooting aren't bad.
exactly.
Some of them are. That's all it is, too. I mean, you got bad apples in
Yeah,
everybody.
exactly. But the thing is, they're pushing it in the
can't
media
blame
for
all
us
of them.
not to look at this stuff. I mean, some people don't even know the name, like Tyshawn Lee. You know, little names like that. People won't. I mean, this boy is a 9-year-old kid that got shot by a black man.
Because that stuff doesn't get out.
They don't push
And
that out like
They
that.
don't
But
push
you know,
that because
you hear-
that's not going to separate it.
You hear what? Like Michael Brown, whatever. These
Yeah.
names just pretty much roll off the tongue now for most people because they push it in the media so much. But the black on black shootings, you don't hear about them like that. You don't hear about them like that.
Even white on white, you don't hear about it.
Yeah, you won't.
You don't hear about no other really.
And they are
Groups
going
like that.
on. People, if we care about people's lives and people dying, we will be looking at this stuff for what it really is instead of just taking the media for what they say and what they're pushing. Because their whole thing, they want martial law. That's what it's
want
coming down
martial
to.
law.
It seems like
That's
martial law is
exactly what
coming.
they
It seems more and more
That's what they
prevalent
want.
every day.
'Cause you think
that's
about
what's
it.
coming around.
Shooting happens. 2 black people get killed.
Yeah.
Then, black guy comes out. That was a veteran. Kills some cops.
Yeah.
Kills a couple of civilians, I think.
Yeah. Well, I know they were injured.
They got
got
injured
shot.
at least. Yeah, and then
I know one was black.
what they gonna blame? In the shootings of the black people, they gonna blame the white man. In the shootings of the policemen, they gonna blame the gun.
Yeah, and that's funny too. How does that always happen? If it's a black person that gets shot, they never say anything about it's the gun's fault. They automatically blame the person behind the gun.
Mm-hmm.
But anytime a white person, somebody else gets shot, or just Americans, a white person gets shot, or a cop or something,
A Muslim commits a shooting.
yeah, it's the gun.
It's the gun.
Or Donald Trump.
Hold on.
It's crazy how that happens. It's just look at that. It's weird how they push it, and most people just accept it for what it's being wrapped up and tied up in a little pig in the black and then sent to us as.
Either it's going to be the individual or it's going to be the gun. One or the other.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the individual, in my point of view.
Hello.
I mean, hey.
Like I always said, the information is out there. We need to really get informed on the real issues that's going
go
on
look
here.
at this stuff,
The elite billionaire leftists are after us. They want
keep
to
us separated. They want us to go into martial law.
They
so
want
they
it.
control everything.
Exactly. And you hear Al Sharpton and Obama. Just listen to what they're saying. They're pretty much saying they want a national. You know, they want a national.
Basically, a national police
force. Basically, yeah. I mean, they're pushing it. You just listen to what they were saying when after all this happened. That's what they want.
They don't want the citizens to have guns. And the founding fathers knew that this was going to happen sooner or later. That's why they gave us the right to own guns.
And like I said, you look at like Russia and stuff, they've been through this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Germans, they've been through this stuff. This whole national police state and everything. They've been through this crap before. You get people like Hitler and Stalin as far as the dictators. And they always come out and say that they're socialists first. Look at who's saying that. And then they come out, bam, dictatorship, and they take over.
Every time.
It's coming. If we don't wake up and start looking at the real issues and just get past melanin and realize we're all one race, the human race. Who came up with this race crap anyway, but realize that we're all one race, human race. We're done for.
Oh, yeah, we don't wake up. We're going to be so separated that they're going to come in and just control us that way by the separation. They have us kill each other off.
Yeah.
They don't need to do anything. We're the soldiers for them. As long as we keep fighting each other.
Exactly.
Until we stop falling for the lies they're telling us or the distractions that they're throwing out when they do something off the wall, we're going to be destroyed by our own ignorance. That's really what's going to happen. Wake up. Like I always say, I'd rather be as y'all call it as radical or whatever, but I'd rather be woke up and with my eyes open watching than being asleep and just drinking the Kool-Aid that they throw out.
Exactly.
Why? What's the point? Wake up and think for yourself. Use your brain. It's up to you to protect yourself. It's not up to you to wait for somebody else to protect you. It's not the government's job to protect you.
That's what they want. The government wants
protect yourself.
Everybody just get into
Think
this welfare
for yourself.
state.
It's not the government's job to think
yourself.
for you. You are a human being. You are an American. You have freedoms. You have rights. Think for yourself. Don't just follow hateful rhetoric just because it's there. Nah. Hate doesn't change, doesn't solve anything. Everybody comes to talk about Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King. What are we doing? We're killing his dream right now.
He very much so are.
We're killing his dream. Destroying it.
And you got these people like, you know, and I hate we have these people on these platforms like they say Beyonce and Jesse Williams coming out saying little, you know, they're just pushing this whole propagandized rhetoric and they're just spinning it out there with no real facts behind it just to get people riled up. And now look what happens. They push this stuff, even Obama, they push this crap, never really tell you the real. If they really cared, they would be saying, look, guys, we have to come together. This is ridiculous. Look, more white people get killed than black people. We have to come together. These are the real facts. Don't let this media be pushed into your minds, and because they know what's going to happen after. It always happens. Whenever they push this stuff, people go crazy and start killing. And they know this. I guess I can pull a partial quote from Jesse Williams. If you don't care about the equality of Americans in general,
Oh God,
they don't sit down. Get out of America. You like that one? I like that one.
I ain't responding.
Because you don't have to stay. You don't have to stay here, really.
You don't have to be
I'm seeing
here.
too many Facebook posts and tweets and all this stuff saying we ain't never gonna be free over here in America.
American flag. They're wiping the butts with the American
I heard about that. I didn't even.
Here's
I didn't see that.
Facebook
Yeah.
of folks wiping their tails with the American flag. If you feel that way,
Get out.
Go somewhere
and that's
else.
who I'm talking to.
please do.
You don't have to stay here. You're free to
You
go.
don't have to stay here. We're not.
I'm seeing too many tweets and stuff saying, F America,
Holding
we ain't never gonna be free over here. We need to go find our own
Go somewhere else where
land.
you can be free.
Go, please.
Please do.
Don't sit down.
Get up.
If you don't care about the freedom and
leave.
equality of all Americans, Get out.
I don't know what you mean. I mean, me personally, I'm gonna do whatever I can to stay free.
Exactly.
I don't use other people as a crutch. I don't blame white people for my problems. No, I have rights,
And
and I can do whatever I want to in America because I have freedoms. You might not have freedoms because you don't believe you do. That's your problem. You deal with that on your own time.
And like I said, it's so deep. It's really deep. Like, if we don't get into these communities and start teaching the love of Christ, and teaching the the one ultimate authority, which is God's authority, if we don't get in there and start doing this, we're gonna fall apart.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, the elder guy I talked to today, he was really on point when he was talking about how it's each individual. People just crazy. And he was telling me, God's love. We only teach love of God.
But love of Christ.
Love of Christ. Yeah, that's what he told me. He's an older guy. He was like 80-something years old. Not my father.
It's love, man. We gotta love each other. We gotta stop blaming each other and trying to one up everybody.
And get into these communities. Really, these communities are they're falling. And for our the culture is dying. We talk about black culture and stuff or whatever, but it's dying. It's getting taken over.
Freedom is dying.
Yeah, because
we don't want the freedom. We want.
Look at the music and stuff that's associated with the culture. It's been taken over by this gangster rap and all this, and they're glorifying killing, they're glorifying theft, they're glorifying drugs, they're glorifying all this stuff in our music, and then that's what we're growing up in. These kids are growing up without fathers and stuff, don't have anybody to go talk to, so they take this music, take these figures here who are in this music, and then they just take it they go for broke with it, and they just say, hey, this is what I'm looking up to, and this is what I'm going to follow. And that's a big reason why we're getting messed up right now. I don't like being associated with that crap. I mean, you got too many good. You got really good rappers who actually talk about their faith in their music. Like got Lecrae, you got NF, you got
Sean
Bergen. You got people who are really
listen to Sean Bergen.
Yeah, but anyway, my point is the music is a big
in the work.
Music is a big factor here. There, so this video is getting kind of long. So, but
yeah, we'll shut this off.
Yeah, but just continue to research people. Really, the information is out there. Don't just take what they.
Education is the key.
It really is. It really is. Don't just take what the media is just pushing out there because it's over. The media's been taken over, and they're trying to divide and conquer. This is what it's all about. They're trying to divide and conquer.
Unity.
Both is left.
Sign off.
Red, white, and blue. Fight for the Constitution is what we do.
With these. Peace.
Love y'all. Take it easy.